Good morning, it's Maggie Davis aka Mini Minx on YouTube and the Captain. So I'm just going to show you this little handmade junk journal, memory book, scrapbook, mini album, unique keepsake, and of course it's a gift with a Raffan tie closure. I thought it was quite cute. I was trying out a different size. The size is 4 inches by 5.5 inches, which is about 11 centimetres by 15 centimetres. There's one signature containing 22 pages, that's 44 sides. It contains pockets, belly bands, tags, tuck spots, stamping, photos and places for your own journaling and memorabilia. The front cover, I've done some stitching on it and I've put a little bit ribbon. So it's just a plain Raffan tie closure on it, very easy to do. And I've got some ribbon on there and I've stitched this picture on the front, put 2 embellishments with flat pack beryls. In the middle of the signature it's got these little pink cute beads. The paper on here is lovely and I've just stitched some of it with my sewing machine, blank on the back that you could add a picture or journaling. And I've used these pages inside, ripped edges, inked edges, and it's just throughout the book, just wherever, and you could add a picture on top of here. I've made a little belly band, there's some stamping on this and some handmade tags. So I've ripped edges on most of them, put in some tab tops and they're blank on the back, and some of it's got, I've used Mod Podge here, so part of the top layer of a tissue has been used on that as butterflies, and I've continued it over the back just for an effect. Adds interest and I thought it was cute. The tag tops I have actually used from paper throughout the journal that I've used and stapled them on. There's some stamping to do with anybody that's crafty, it's like stitching etc. here, and I've ripped this out from a book, so space, inked edges, space for journaling, memorabilia etc. And that's again here I've made a corner pocket here and I've added some tissue on it and Mod Podged over the top to make it shimmery, so it gives us an effect as well of a raised edge. And some paper there, some tags made here, and I've ripped this and it's got some scissors there on it for a crafter. So it would look quite cute for a gift for somebody that's into crafting. Some tags done here. We've got the fan. We've got a Genevieve tag here. These ones that look like that are from her Genevieve Designs, so check her out on Etsy, and I've stamped a little butterfly. And I've made this tag with a little bit of paper on it there, thing made in, so plenty of space for journaling, photos and embellishments. Tag your own, just paper here. So we've got this like a music sheet here, and I've fussy cut out this die cut tag here with a flower and a little one here that I've stamped a flower on and added a tab top so you could journal on the back. Made a little pocket here, so my first pocket's been done here, then a little fan to make a tuck spot on it, and I've just made this itsy bitsy little tag there, and put it in sideways so you could put something up here. 2 tags been made here which I thought were quite cute. Well, this is a little notebook, sorry, a little notelet on there, and this one which I think is quite cute in there, fits in here, and you could put photos in here too. Just ripped out a bit of a page here and put it on, and some stamping there, making a frame, a corner frame. So we've got some paper thing made here, and you could put a picture, and I've made a tuck spot and just a couple of little tags here. I've stamped a little heart there on that. On this side we've just got some pretty paper and some words from a book, and they've been inked round edges with vintage photo. Some of that tissue there, and I've used Mod Podged over the top, so it's cute and I like this. So I love this paper. You could put a photo over part of it, writing here, and that here I've used some of that paper, and I've decided I've ripped out another sheet of paper with heart and I've stamped hearts on it, made a little tuck spot, and I've made this itsy bitsy little notelet that just slots in here, which I thought was cute. A butterfly here, which is the top part of a tissue, and I've used Mod Podge on it. some words, etc. here, and I've just added bits of paper. I'm wondering, I think that is a tuck spot here with the leaves, possibly. I've stamped some scissors on here, ideal for crafters. So this beautiful paper, and I've made a pocket here, and I've added in some words here, plus made this into a tuck spot. So you could actually tuck something in here, and then you've got your pocket at the back, and I've made this tag. That's a bit of paper as well. Stamped a little heart on it, and there's nothing on the back of them. I just think they're quite cute, and the paper's all sort of go. The next page is that, just a bit stamping being done on here. You could put in your journaling. Then we've got words, and then I've glued this tag down, and I've stamped on some pins here and made this into a pocket. So you've got this handmade tag and a vintage key, which I thought went quite nice. And I'll probably not get it back in now, because that's what happens. So there we go, it's back in, and just put that in. On the other side I've made a corner pocket, and I've stamped on scissors, just a little corner one, and I've made this little booklet from paper. You could put a picture on there, and a little tag. And of course you can write underneath this. That's the whole point, creating as much space as we can in it. So a couple of blank pages there for your own thoughts and journaling. I've made a side pocket, a side tuck spot here, and a little tag, which I've added some various papers on, and I've clipped this tab top on. We've got some words from a book here, and I've just stamped on a leaf, and that's blank for you to do your own stuff. So from paper from a book, I've stamped down the edges here, and I've made a tuck pocket, 2 tags with a little heart on it, but I've stamped on round tags, and I made a little pocket here, some lovely paper on the back, and a couple of tags here, blank on the back for you to put in write your own thoughts on. And we've got a belly band here, and I've made this tag, so there's a kind of theme going through it from ripped paper, and I've just put it across here, and I've made a little tab top here, and I just thought it looked quite cute. You could add something else in this belly band, it really is up to yourself. And I've stamped some blank pages, but I've stamped that corner, and I've added some paper here on one side, and a couple of tags. I've made a tuck spot with a butterfly thing there, and a couple of tags there on it, and that's the back. And it's quite cute, isn't it? You could fit it in your handbag, and as I say, I've used a tie closure, a Raffan tie closure on it, very simple. You know, you could change that, and put something else in it, entirely up to yourself, but this is what I like. So this is going to be for sale on my Etsy account, which is my Etsy shop, which is MinxCreationsUK. So please, thank you for watching, and please check me out. Bye!